children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
Sugar plums are like round pieces of candy.
They are round pieces of candy, right? They're really not a plum at all, are they?
No.
And Mama in a kerchief. Whose Mama wears a kerchief here?
Not me.
Not me. Okay.
Not this one.
Mrs. Clyde.
And I in my cap. Whose dad wears a cap to bed here?
I did one.
This is pretty silly. And they just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there arose such a clatter. What do we think is causing the clatter?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, right.
And his reindeer.
His reindeer and his sled. Right. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Austin.
Away to the window and did like a flash. So he's going to the window to see what's outside, right? Tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Oh, these are mouse people, aren't they? I noticed that.
Wait, can I see a Santa?
Santa's a mouse too, isn't he? Santa mouse. Okay.
Cooper, get off the sheep, please.
And there's the lady. Yep, that's his wife.
No.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow. We don't have any snow here.
Austin, stand.
Here now.
It's magic. So boring.
Gave the luster of midday to objects below. So the moon was reflecting off of the snow, made it fairly bright. And what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh, and 8 tiny reindeer. Now how does he get all those toys into a miniature sleigh? Who told me he was magical? You told me he was magical, right? That's how he does it. Okay?
I don't know, were you down there?
With a little old driver, so quick,
Downstairs?
so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. He looks kind of like Santa, but he is kind of a mouse. You can't more rapid than eagles, as coursers they came. And he whistled and he shouted and called them by name. Now who knows their names?
Now Dasher, now Prancer, now Blitzen, now Comet, now Cupid, now Donner, now Blitzen.
Very good. You got it. Really great.
What do you reckon? Thank you, Mr. Elmer.
So where's Rudolph? Rudolph needs a new publicist. Rudolph kind of gets there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the 8 reindeer, but 9 would be Rudolph, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. There's no Rudolph, unfortunately.
You didn't count that guy. You counted.
But you know what? It's not foggy, so they probably didn't need Rudolph that night.
That's right.
Right?
They need him tonight.
I think
Foggy,
tonight.
it's a little foggy.
I think
tonight.
you go
Yes.
home, you look up in the sky and see a big red nose.
Full moon on Christmas.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. Okay, what happens next? As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew. Why does he go to the housetop? What?
So he can go down the chimney.
But that's right, to be able to come down the chimney. Very good. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Who's got hoofs?
The reindeer.
Reindeer. Very good. So we have 8 reindeer with.
Saint Mouse.
No, the mouse is in bed.
Oh, Saint Mouse.
Saint Nicholas Mouse.
Saint Mouse.
He has a paw, not a hoof, though, right?
That's right.
Oh, looks like he's almost stuck there. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
Look at him going down the chimney.
It looks more like he's stuck than he actually made it down there.
No, I see his tail.
He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. How did he get ashes and soot on his clothes? From the chimney, right? Because he's been going up and down chimneys all night. Everyone's house he goes up and down. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his
Except the
bag.
naughty people's chimneys.
Can you tell she's been threatened a few times?
He's magic.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. When your nose is like a cherry, what's that mean?
Red.
It's red. It's probably got red because he's cold. He's been flying all night outside.
He lives in Antarctica mostly.
The Arctic, North Pole.
He lives there. In
So
the
it's
South
pretty cold
Pole.
there too.
Mama, can you do
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as snow. So he's smoking a pipe there, right?
Can you
The
show
stump
us
of
the
a pipe.
picture?
Sure, there he is. And he's
Just
smoking a
like in
pipe.
my school.
That's a pretty treat, isn't it?
Just like my school. 1, 2, 3. Jumble a time.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his mouth, and the smoke held in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. See all the circles, the smoke circles?
Look at this little guy.
Oh, he's looking at him.
He's peeking over the
Yeah, you're not supposed to be peeking at Santa though, are you? He had a broad face and a little round belly. That's actually a pretty big round belly, isn't it? That
Well, how
shook.
does he get down the chimney?
I don't know how he does it because he's
Sucks
pretty
in his
fat.
stomach like this.
Well, that's because he's so magical, right?
He
That
disappears.
shook when he
Goes
laughed
down.
like a bowl full of jelly.
There you go.
He was chubby and plump,
Boom.
a right jolly old elf. So he's kind of an elf. He has elves that work for him, but he's kind of a jolly old elf himself. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. What does dread mean? Be
Nothing
frightened.
to
Be frightened. So I had nothing to worry about. I wasn't going to be frightened.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. That really is magic when he does it.
He goes.
He
Not
goes
rose.
straight up.
Off he goes.
Not rose. Not sir. It's goes.
Oh, goes.
It goes, okay.
Where's that part?
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And I heard him explain, here he drove out of sight. What did he say?
Merry Christmas to all and